All right, I've just finished a pretty good workout. I wanted to talk about what you should do when you have no energy when you're exercising, when you're in the gym. This video is going to be specifically for mid-session, so it's short term only. What can you do there and then? So imagine you're in the gym and you've done a couple of exercises and you've still got some more, but you just feel like you've crashed really hard. And at that point, you're even considering to leave the gym early. So as I said, this is gonna be short term only. If something like this occurs quite often and it's a long-term thing that you feel like you've got no energy, that could be something more serious that you should definitely look into. It could be low testosterone, lack of sleep, lack of recovering, poor diet. It can happen every now and then where I'll be mid-session and maybe 2-3 exercises in, so about 6 to 9 sets in, I'll crash hard. This is the point in the session that you would see someone just kind of neck down, looking at his phone like this and just scrolling through Instagram. So do not do that. My advice is to take a break when you need it in the gym, and it can even be for minutes, like 10 minutes if you need it. Honestly, I don't know why everyone's so afraid of just being sat there for 10 minutes. But here's the better advice I can give you, and this is what pretty much everyone does wrong, is take a break, but stay focused. So if you're one of those people who you're taking a break on the bench and you're just scrolling through Instagram, that's, in my eyes, that's a failure. Now, there's two things. One, get off of the bench. If you're not using it and you are taking a pretty long break, then give that to someone else who isn't going to be on their break right now. No, don't hug him. But two, the gym is a time to not be like everyone else, like to not be like a mindless zombie just scrolling. Like there's nothing important on social media, but that is ruining your workout. So the better way to do this when you feel really tired halfway through the session and you even maybe considering to go home early, don't do that. Just get off the current machine you're going. The gym usually does have places where there's just normal chairs. Literally just go to the corner of the gym, put your earphones in and just sit down and think about the next set. You can do that for 10 minutes. I'm so surprised, I keep saying this, I'm so surprised that more people don't do this. Everyone seems to be just rushing their workouts and boasting at how quick their workouts are. No, do the opposite. The more time you can spend in there, the better. And if you've got the time in your day to spend 10 minutes halfway through to just sit there, you probably will end up exercising at a much better rate, because obviously you'll have like the energy first to do the first few sets of the day, the first, half an hour of training. But after that, you do hit kind of like a wall. And obviously you can overpower it and train hard and stuff, but just taking a few minutes break there will make sure your performance through the rest of the workout, the end of the workout, is still quite high. So a second tip I've got is to switch up the music. This really does help for me. So my usual music that I listen to is on my videos. It's like drill, UK, rap kind of thing. When I'm really tired, I'll switch up the music. So I've got a couple of different playlists. So I've got a heavy metal one, I've got a sort of EDM, hard trance kind of aesthetic. A lot of guys like that when they're lifting. Then I've got like just sort of rock, old school rap like Eminem, 50 Cent, the 90s rap. Change that up. I found that as soon as I change up the type of music I'm listening to, it's like it gives me a boost. I don't know if this will affect other people, but if I'm listening to pumped up music, it really genuinely does pump me up. I feel like it does affect my hormones and like it literally gives me energy. But after a while of the same genre, it's not really that special. So I could be listening to my normal music, my drill in UK, and for like half an hour, and then I've lost the sort of excitement of listening to about stories about stabbing people and shit. So instead I'll switch it up to like heavy metal in my ears, and it really does help. That pumps me up. It's like a sudden sort of change of vibe, and I'm like in the vibe of now like screaming down my ear and rock music, and it really does help. Okay, third quick little tip is you can actually eat in the gym. Take something in with you, even like a banana, and obviously don't make sure it gets in your hands and whatever, but keep it clean. But a banana mid-workout is elite. This is what footballers usually have as like a pre-workout, because it's literally just sugar. Now, this is important. So if you want some more boost and you're sort of struggling to maintain your energy levels throughout the session, you need sugars mid-session. Now, I've said specifically sugars and not carbs, even though they are kind of the same thing. Sugar is a carb. Carbs take quite a while to sort of digest and hit you. So you wouldn't benefit from eating rice or oats or anything mid-workout, but you would actually benefit if you ate sweets, like a sugared drink, like Lucozade Sport. You would benefit. Obviously, it's got its own sort of health concerns about having sugar, but in terms of that workout, the sudden boost of the sugar, so just 20 grams, literally like a small handful of sweets, like 4 or 5 pieces of whatever small size would be 20 grams of sugar, 20 grams of carb. That would give you a pretty decent sizable boost. When I go to the gym and I have one of these sessions which we're talking about, which doesn't really feel very energetic, after a few exercises I feel fatigued, I don't feel good. I hate those type of sessions. You've got to, you've got to love them, you've got to be used to them and accept them, but to change up the session from that to one that you feel fueled for at least 2 hours, it's life-changing, honestly, because I felt this in my session today. I wanted to do more. I wanted to do more, but I physically felt like I couldn't do much more. And this is the advice that I took for myself. I literally just put the weights back, went into the changing room, just sat in there, switching up the music, and I just sort of put my head in the game. I took my shirt off, looked at myself in the mirror, and I got motivated. Obviously, don't do that if looking at your body is going to demotivate you. If you've been training for years, and kind of a weird thing to say, but if you're actually very happy with your body and the progress that you've made, this is one of the things I do. I'll go to the changing room, just take my shirt off and just look at myself, and I'll analyze my body, my weak points, my strengths, especially the strengths. That's what I'll do mid-session. If I feel really tired, you still kind of have the energy to kind of like flex a bit and just sort of see where your physique's at. And obviously don't only do this if like seeing your physique is going to motivate you, but for me it does. I feel like I've put in so much effort into this that when I see myself shirtless, I'm so proud of myself. And when I do that mid-session when I feel tired, it's like I get so happy and I'm so hyper. I'm like, oh, like, I'm like, damn, like, is that me? There's a quick video I just wanted to do. All right, I'm out.